Hello, testing, and welcome to the first annual Small Towers tournament. Yeah, here in a jungle, we like to make games as well as play games, and this little tiny game down at the bottom, Small Towers, is a two-player game for chat, and what we'd like to do today, it will be a short stream. We'll focus on Small Towers and hold a tournament. If we have more humans, we will play. If not, the bots will play. I would prefer to moderate rather than play, but if we have one human, I will jump in. There's a good reason why I shouldn't play. First of all, I'm probably more familiar with the game than anyone else, but also, if there is any lag in the stream, which I'm currently seeing some lag in this stream, this causes me to have information that you don't have for a second or two. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Okay. Our goal is to, well, let me, hold on. One second. Here, let's do it properly. Yes. Small Towers is a game we made here on stream. And, it takes chat commands, and you can play. It's two-player tower defense, where you start with just some gold being fed to you from your mines. You see at the edges there's the mines. You're protecting your flag. The gold you spend can be used to recruit troops, and they will drop from the tree as an acorn and then spring to life. And you can attack, you can hold, you can retreat. If you have an engineer recruited, you can build. If you have a wizard recruited, you can cast spells. We've had this game up for a while. It's been available on my stream while I play other games, like Skyrim or Fortnite or Valorant or Half-Life 2 or Bioshock, etc. We had it up while we were developing it, and it's been up and fairly stable for a long time now. So, I think it's time. It is March. There's some madness involved, and therefore, we will just hold this tournament. Truth be told, I'm also trying to get emotes on this channel, which requires that I jump through specific hoops. Ironically, it actually means I should stream a lot less, at least for now. In one 30-day period, I need an average viewer count that is above 3. This means every single minute that I stream where it's not 3 hurts my chances of getting emotes. Make that make sense. So, yeah. I will make this a short stream, and we will play Small Towers. I'll demonstrate Small Towers a little bit more so than what the bots are doing right now. There are 2 bots playing right now. I can show the queue. List queue. Bit and Bot are the 2 bots that can play against humans or against each other, as they're doing right now, to demonstrate the game. But they're just demonstrating the game. They do a pretty good job of that. That's mainly what the AI for them was designed to do. I made it so they will show off all aspects of the game. Upgrades, by the way, that's another command. And all the characters and building and all that stuff. Particularly the spells, which are the flashy things. This is fun. So, if a human wants to play, let's pretend I am going to play, I will queue up. Command Q. The bots immediately stop playing. The game is effectively ended. I mean, I guess they're still playing a little bit. The game is done. It will recycle, and I am now in the queue. If I list the queue now, well, it's just me. And what happens is the game is set to wait a little while, unless there are two humans, in which case it'll just start up. But it waits a little while to see if another human will queue up. If not, the bot will match against me. It will, as the settings are currently set, randomize which side I'll be on, and then it'll begin. Okay, so I'm on the left. And it says in the chat that I can use command SMOL help. This brings up the cheat sheet so that you can learn the few commands that there are and see, for example, how much it costs to recruit, how much it costs to recruit the different types of troops that you have. Oops, I should do this correctly. I'm not doing it well. I know. I'm explaining while I'm doing this. And if you don't have enough, like it says right there, it'll tell you. The cheat sheet is there to give an example of like what kind of troops you can recruit and what you can do with them. In order to build, you need an engineer, for example. Don't have enough for an engineer. Wow, the tree will be where your troops spawn, and it's also where your troops can heal. If you retreat, they will come back to the tree. The tree will always heal your troops if they're nearby. And if you recruit a healer, the healer can also heal, just like the tree does, but obviously the healer can go out in front, and they usually do. All of the recruiting and building costs gold, and the mine is giving you 1 gold every so often. So here I am, frantically trying not to die while I describe the game. In this case, I can say retreat, I can say attack, I can say hold. What hold does is it says the leading troop is where all the troops will go. Let's just stop there, right? That's hold. Retreat says go back to the tree. Attack says just go forward, and this is how you would win. My goal is to go take their flag. So I kind of have to have marauders, and I kind of have to have attack. Good thing marauders only cost 1 gold. It's the most common troop. And then you have your defenses, because I can build defenses that would make it harder for their marauders to come and attack. If I save up enough gold, I can build a tower. Let's build, and you can spell this out, build tower. But you could also just say build T, right? Instead of marauder, you could just say M. Instead of archer, you could say A. Oh, I need to protect my engineer. He is out front, all by himself. That's really dangerous. He might die. I think he just died. He died with that tower partway built. Well, it serves me right for trying to explain the game while I play. Okay. With the tower built, this is something that is an obstruction the other team has to get through before they can get to your flag, so it's a good thing to build these towers. Also, towers are great places for archers to shoot from. They will immediately recognize that there is a tower. And they will jump up to the top of the tower and start lobbing arrows. 1 or 2 of them. It can have a maximum of 2 archers. There's other things that can happen from towers too, but mostly it is an obstruction. It takes a lot of damage before it is destroyed. It costs a lot. It costs 11. You can also build a barricade. It doesn't cost as much to build a barricade. It also doesn't block them as much. It takes much less damage before it is destroyed. Again, you need an engineer. And the engineer needs some room to work with, I think. I'm going to say attack. I did not have enough marauders to protect them, I think. I think I just killed my engineer. I did. Okay, so I did give the order to build the barricade, so the engineer already knows to go out there and start building it. Barricades are out front. The towers are behind. This is serious campaign defenses. Yeah? It will defend against a large battle campaign. So now there's a barricade, there's a tower. I've got archers, marauders. I've got a healer, I think. Yeah, let's get a healer in front. I can say attack and get them to go forward towards the other side and then say hold to basically hold the line, get them there, right? Interesting thing, if the healer is in place, he can heal everyone around him, including the archers in the tower. Attack, retreat, hold. This is mostly what you do to control your troops. Build, recruit. These are the ways you can configure what you have on your side. Well, what we haven't talked about yet are the wizards. These are things that can help you get the game going. Like I had to actually build up some defenses and get some of my troops in place just to get going and stave off their ability to come get us, right? Alright. When I recruit a wizard, this is different. It's meant to force an endgame. If I have a wizard now, I can cast spells. The wizard doesn't, like the engineer, they stay back at the tree. They don't go forward. But the wizard can cast spells, and so if I cast a spell called Gold Theft, I can take their gold. Now this is totally unfair, but that's kind of the point. Wizards are meant to force the end game, and therefore there are aspects of their powers that are just overpowered, right? That's kind of the point. The wizard went off screen. He goes away like wizards do in the movies and such. He cast a spell and he's not on screen anymore. He went off screen. He went somewhere. Where's the wizard? That's a common thing, yes? Well, he's in cooldown. That's what's up. And when he comes back, he'll be ready to cast another spell. It's a good long cooldown because of how powerful these spells are. I'm going to build 2 barricades. So it takes a long time for these enemy to get through us, yeah? So the mine keeps giving us gold, and this is great. The tree continues to heal, and that's great. We have our troops. As long as they're alive, they can do things for us, like lob arrows or attack and stuff, and that's great. When the wizard comes back, we can cast new spells, and that's great. But there's more to this. I'll cast another spell. Meteor Storm. If I can spell. Yeah. Overpowered. They're meant to be overpowered spells. Yeah. And again, he goes off screen. By design. Yeah. This is his cooldown. Now I could make a new wizard. If I have enough gold, I can just have a couple of wizards and just do this over and over. Have my engineer build a new tower. Build up some more troops. My defenses are great. The other side is really hurting, especially since I took their gold. You know, doesn't take all their gold, but I took enough that I could do more and they couldn't do as much. Meant to force the end game. It is, the wizard spells are one of those things that is meant to make things difficult. I have more towers. I'm going to want more archers, that's for sure. And then there's upgrades. Because the wizards can definitely be a factor that help you end the game. Like, we don't want the game to go on and on. I'm purposely holding back a little bit because I would like to demonstrate the game. But an upgrade can be done to anything, any structure, any type of troop, and it will do more. I don't have enough for that. Let's send our troops out a little bit. Let's have them hold near the front. Here's my wizard. I'm going to cast a spell. Well, there's Tree Shield. That's fun. It puts up a shield around our tree. This is really a defensive spell. If the other side is coming really close, the wizard can cast this spell and keep the enemy troops from hitting the tree, which is, of course, keeping them from getting to the flag. So it's a defensive spell. As you can see from the towers, the archers have a lot more range. It's just better. So, I'm demonstrating small towers. I'm showing the small help cheat sheet on screen, and players have the ability to toggle this on and off. If you are a player, you can just toggle this on and off. No big deal, small help. It can be off, it can be on. So the healers know when there's troops around them that need healing. The upgrades cost as much as a tower. They cost as much as a wizard, which is to say they cost a lot. They're supposed to. So let's do this. Upgrade archer. Now all the archers and all the ones that I get from now on are upgraded. In this case, archers now lob flaming arrows. Again, this is overpowered, meant to force the end game. So among the different upgrades, the archers now can do extra cool stuff, right? It cost a lot. It cost 11 gold, but now it's a lot. They can do a lot. I can upgrade towers, I can upgrade barricades, I can upgrade wizards. And when I do upgrade a wizard, they have new spells they can use. Gonna get some gold and we'll do that, right? Like this. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade wizard. Oh, it costs too much. Try that again. Okay. So now the wizard is upgraded. So he's off screen right now. He'll come back. And he could do Meteor Storm, and that was pretty good. He could do Gold Theft, and that was excellent. He can do more with more gold. Like I said, we can upgrade the barricades, but what happens then is it adds an explosive barrel next to each of the barricades, and if the other side does destroy it, it goes boom. The towers, when they get upgraded, they have an ability then to pour boiling oil. If there are archers at the top of the tower, an enemy at the base of the tower, the archers will pour boiling oil on them, and it basically obliterates them. Because archers do angle their shots, and you can't actually reach the ones that are at the base of the tower, so they're a bit vulnerable. This solves that problem. So I'm going to upgrade the barricade. And there's the little exploding barrel. They're red. Yeah. I could upgrade healers, and they heal in a wider range. I can upgrade the marauders, and they have more armor, more attack power. Yeah. So with the wizard back, I'm going to cast a new spell. Dragon Strike. And it doesn't look like much is happening, but look in the distance. Oh, I kind of want to put my avatar on top of it. Anyway. That's Dragon Strike. Over the top. Definitely over the top. So by this time we should have won, and so I will just win. We're just demonstrating the game at this point. If I recruit a new wizard, they are also upgraded, so they can also do the advanced spells. Like Ice Wave. Yeah, there we go. It freezes them. Even the tree in the mine can't do anything for a little while. It's a good time to attack, actually. And so these are the pieces of the game that can be played. And what I'd like to do, I guess, is step out of the way and allow players to win the tournament. Now, there are no humans aside. So there's no humans, and there will be bots playing each side. We will battle. This will happen. All right then. I'll attack. Let's finish the game. Looks like they're attacking too. It's going to be a big deal. I'll obliterate their defenses. We'll rush forward. Yeah. Just to make sure they don't have enough to get this done, I'll do a gold theft. My order to attack just stays in place. My order to hold or retreat would just stay in place. It's whether or not they listen, they're busy doing things. You have to be careful. My flaming arrows also hurt me. Fire hurts everyone. And there we go. So I won. Games can last a half hour. They can last 15 minutes. The average time that these two bots play against each other is less than 5 minutes, which is perfect. That's exactly the kind of gameplay that I wanted. Casual game for chat. That's what this is, yes? Small towers. So with no humans playing, the bots know to take over and demonstrate the game. And we will... Okay. We'll toggle demo. We'll force end the match. Okay. So, officially, beginning of the first annual Small Towers Tournament. The contestants are Bit and Bot. Yes, they're the two AI players. It's a duplicate of the same AI, so okay. just to make it official. Boom. And this will randomize which side they're on. It will just be the two bots, and we're going to see who's going to win. This means the second annual Small Towers tournament is going to be to try to unseat the bot, right? Whoever wins, right? Bit or bot. Let's see. Okay, bot is on the left side, bit is on the right. We also have some factors in the game that we could adjust, but like the starting gold. Gold could start higher or lower, could start at 0, but the game's quite slow when it starts at 0, and so some amount of gold to start is a good thing. These bots know to immediately start spawning some marauders to at least defend their flag while the game is getting going, while they're building up gold. They know to spawn, as bot just did, an engineer on the left side. So bot is green, bit is magenta. You can see the flags. Looks like the early skirmish means bit has gotten the advantage, taken middle ground with two marauders. Bot has taken some gold to spawn an engineer back at the tree. It's not doing too much because they have no gold to build with yet. And they've spawned a couple of marauders to hold off the oncoming attack. Bit, on the other hand, is saving gold. Looks like bot has hired a healer who's jumped out in front of the front line all by themselves. They're trying to heal desperately, but it looks like they're going to die because bit has, among other things, recruited an archer. Archers are overpowered. In the early game, it's smart to have an archer, and bit knows this. Bot is going to try and come back, trying to desperately save some gold while also holding off the attack from bit. It looks like bit is got the clear advantage early in the game now. It could be a rout. Bot is probably regretting recruiting an engineer so early. Bit, on the other hand, did well to hire a couple of archers. Looks like bot has decided to use the tree as the main healing opportunity while desperately spawning marauders to hold off the attack. And it looks like bot has held off the attack. The characters are healed. They're going to try and take middle ground, which is a little aggressive. He doesn't have as much going on. I think bot needs to chill out a little bit. Meanwhile, bit continues to just spawn archers. This is a dominant strategy. If bot doesn't respond with archers, this could be done soon, actually. Bit knows that with the ranged ability of the archers, it just takes a couple of marauders to go in and take them out. Bot knows that the weakness of archers is the fact that marauders can just rush them. Okay, so the opening has completed. Bit has clearly taken middle ground with archers, and bot is struggling to save up enough gold to start something. That engineer is looking really lonely right now at the tree. There's nothing they can do. Not until there's enough gold to build something and enough defenses to hold off the attack while they build. Meanwhile, bit pushes forward. With support of the archers, it only takes a couple of marauders to move up, and so they do. Bit's magenta forces are pushing forward, relentlessly causing bot to scramble on their back heels. Bit tries to build a barricade, but does not have an engineer. So at the tree now, a lot of healing and a lot of spawning going on just to hold off this one marauder and the backup archers. This is going to be over soon. There's 4 archers. 3 archers? 3 archers in place. No, 4 archers. This is going to be over. It's done. Bit wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Bit has won the first annual Small Towers tournament. Congratulations, Bit. Yes, Bit player, bot player. Yes. Bit has won, ladies and gentlemen. We have effectively done the first annual Small Towers tournament. This is oh, I can't actually write that? That's funny. Okay. First annual Small Towers. Oh, I know why, because I used the actual name of Bit. Here we go. Winner, oh, there we go, of first annual Small Towers tournament is Bit. There we go. I'll pin that because Bit earned that. You know what I'm saying? So, is this a little silly? I have to admit, this is a little silly. We wanted to do this tournament, and I think we've got it. You know, am I sad that we don't have humans playing? Not really. It's okay. It's okay. People are busy. This is not a popular stream. It's a little too difficult to describe what the heck we were talking about to people. Even with Discord and you know, calling on friends who helped us playtest the game and all this stuff, you know, it's enough to say we've held the first annual Small Towers tournament. We have a winner. Next year, Bit will be the defending champion of the Small Towers tournament in the second annual Small Towers tournament. We'll do it in March. We'll do it at the end of March, just like this. Let's just call it the last Sunday in March. That's what we'll do. And in that way, we've done our bit, so to speak, to have a stream and demonstrate the game. Yay! It was a... Let's toggle the stats. Let's show off what we did here. The average match time... Yeah, my match against them was 22 minutes. This average match time was 3 minutes, 28 seconds, meaning that thing was done within a couple of minutes. Yeah, that was a very quick match. And that's how it can go. It can go really fast. What happened was Bit used a dominant strategy of spawning a lot and attacking fast. And as soon as they could, they included archers. Bot was playing for a longer play, a longer opening, which included spawning an engineer and waiting on that. But I think they spawned the engineer way too soon. Probably should have waited. Just had some marauders, let the opening play out first, and then spawn an engineer. Save up some gold. That would have been the play. Alright. We'll let them demo again, because these bots are just raring to play. They always like to do that. And good to know. We have a winner of the first annual Small Towers tournament. It is Bit. Bit is currently playing, ironically, green on the left. Just exactly. This is the opposite of what they just played. And I would honestly like to do brackets and the whole deal. If we had, like, I don't know, 2 humans. we would do a bracket where the human plays against a bot, and then the winner of those play against each other. Just a two-tier bracket would have been fine. Without two humans, I guess I could have jumped in and played as well, but again, that's unfair because I don't experience lag in this game. And so next year, we'll see what we can do with that. We'll try to get fancy with it. And I expect that sometime between now and next year, I will figure out the stupid hoops that I need to jump through to get emotes. That's literally all I want. It's just fun. We do art as well as code and design. And it would be fun to do the art for the emotes. That's all. All right. A just chatting stream where we played Small Towers and crowned a winner of the first annual Small Towers tournament. It is Bit. Good job, Bit. Good job, everyone. Here in the jungle, we like to make games as well as play games. Don't get me started about Fortnite. That's what I've been grinding lately, and I had a win percentage that was really good, but like I said, don't get me started. If you like this idea of a cartoon ape who makes games and plays games, follow, like, subscribe, retweet, whatever, and show up on stream where you can also do these commands like Command Tie. Command Tie lets me know you're here. You could play Small Towers. And until then, have fun, do well, be good, stay safe. See ya.